reflecting in the quiet streams below. We navigate the illuminated dark, guided by a pure and gentle spark, a seamless connection to the living earth, a quiet place of spiritual rebirth. We are resting under the glowing canopy, listening to the quiet doubt have washed away. A perfect clarity is here to stay. The scattered reflections gently bend, where all the heavy illusions finally end. A steady frequency begins to rise, reflecting in the spiritual eyes. We leave the noisy world outside the door, finding a peace we never knew before. pendulum has forgotten how to swing as we absorb the peace in everything. A seamless river rolling through the dark, leaving behind a bright and silver spark. The hours melt into a single line, part of a beautiful and calm design. No sudden shifts to break the steady state. We leave the heavy world outside the gate. endless night has led us to this golden light. The final shadow slips away, awakening a cosmic day. Revealing now the endless day. I feel the gravity release and welcome the eternal peace. A million whispers in the wind, reminding me where I begin. The heavy world is far below, immersed inside this golden glow. We are rising on the ethereal ascent, where every broken moment is beautifully spent, floating endlessly in the open sky, ourselves in the open air without a single worry or care. We are falling into the ethereal surrender, where the universe is warm and tender, a beautiful release of everything we hold, a quiet and peaceful story gently told. The inner voice is slowly calm, an invisible and healing balm. We navigate the emotional deep, a sanctuary that we safely keep. The heavy anchors pull no more. We drift toward a peaceful shore. We are falling into the ethereal surrender, where the universe is warm and tender, beautiful release. crisscross in the open sky, where all the heavy illusions die. A perfect channel of silver light, guiding the spirit through the night. We ride the wave of the unseen sound above the heavy and shifting ground. Painted in a pure and silver light, the edges shimmer with a gentle glow, revealing paths we used to know. No heavy steps to cross the line, guided by a perfect and divine design. Shift from dark to blue, unlocking a dimension bright and new. We are walking through the luminous portal, leaving behind the heavy and the mortal. A peaceful transition in the open air, floating away from the earthly care. Earthly care. The threshold sings a quiet and soft tune beneath the shadow of a double moon. I feel the energy begin to rise, unfolding right before my very eyes. A parallel sanctuary in the deep, guarding the secrets that the stars will keep. We are walking through the luminous portal, leaving behind the heavy and the mortal. Where all the heavy burdens be The final veil is dissolving away into the light of an endless day. Every dimension and every line comes together in a pure design. I feel the pieces of the scattered soul returning home to become so whole. No heavy distance to keep us apart, just the steady rhythm of a single heart. We have reached the parallel unity, swimming in the ocean of infinity. Every timeline merges different worlds spinning at the same pace, aligning perfectly inside the open space. Every emotion here is mirrored over there, suspended in the quiet, weightless air. The shadows move together without a sound, above the heavy and the shifting ground. No friction in the beautiful design, where your reality is locked with mine. We are held in the parallel synchronicity, flowing down the river of infinity. A perfect rhythm crossing through the deep, guarding the cosmic promises we keep. The heartbeats echo in a steady line, revealing everything so pure and fine. The frequencies are humming in the dark, igniting a beautiful and silent spark. I feel the motion in the endless blue, unlocking all the paths that lead to you. We are held in the parallel synchronicity, flowing down the river of infinity. A perfect rhythm crossing through the deep, guarding the cosmic promises we keep. The pendulum swings at the exact degree, unlocking the beautiful mystery. A seamless reflection in the open sky, where all the heavy illusions start to die. We drift together on a single wave, inside the quiet that the silence gave. We are held in the parallel synchronicity, flowing down the river of infinity. Two different worlds spinning at the same pace, aligning perfectly inside the open space. Every motion here is mirrored over there, suspended in the quiet, weightless air. The shadows move together without a sound, above the heavy and the shifting ground. No friction in the beautiful design, where your reality is locked with mine. We are held in the parallel synchronicity, flowing down the river of infinity. A perfect rhythm crossing through the deep, guarding the cosmic promises we keep. Two different worlds spinning at the same pace, aligning perfectly inside the open space. Every motion here is mirrored over there, suspended in the quiet, weightless air. The shadows move together without a sound, above the heavy and the shifting ground. No friction in the beautiful design, where your reality is locked with mine. The silent descent, the final layer falls away, revealing a brighter, purer day. The gravity no longer holds as every peaceful truth unfolds. I leave the shadows on the ground and drift away without a sound. A quiet breath of open air, releasing every lingering care. We are floating in the silent descent, where all the heavy sorrows are spent. A beautiful escape into the blue, finding the dimension that is pure and true. The silent descent. quick reflection of the tranquil sea. We navigate the currents of the mind, leaving the pressure of the world behind. A seamless journey to the stars, healing all the invisible scars. Welcome to the Starlight Sanctuary, where the heart is light and visionary. Every glowing pillar made of grace. We are drifting in this sacred space. The worries of the world begin to fall as we listen to the silent cosmic call. A universe of mercy and of peace, where the endless heavy burdens finally cease. We are safe inside the Starlight Sanctuary, floating in a world so temporary. Only love remains within the deep, wiping all the sorrows that we weep. Starlight Sanctuary, only love remains. I can feel the silver lights around, lifting all my spirit off the ground. A sacred river flowing through the mind, leaving every heavy thought behind. We are more than just the flesh and bone, finding a king